Hello, BTS lovers. The shocking news comes from the K-pop world, who are mourning the pause in BTS activities due to the military obligations of its members. In the midst of their busy conscription, a shocking rumor emerged. Taehyung, or better known as VBTS, is rumored to be facing serious problems with HYBE, a large agency that raised BTS's name to be known to the world. This speculation became a heated discussion among the army, with various assumptions that divided opinion. However, what exactly happened? And how will Taehyung's close friend Jungkook respond to being dragged into this storm of rumors? This rumor first emerged after a series of reports that there were disagreements between Taehyung and HYBE regarding individual projects. An anonymous source even mentioned that Taehyung feels his freedom in his work is too controlled, although this has not been officially confirmed. However, this rumor immediately spread, raising a big question. Is this conflict real, or is it just a contrived issue to attract attention? Jungkook, who is known as a close friend of Taehyung, finally gave an emotional response amid public pressure. In a statement relayed through an official military source, Jungkook asked fans not to get caught up in unfounded speculation. He also showed his support for Taehyung in a tone full of hope that the matter would be resolved soon. I know Taehyung is a person who appreciates his work very much. We are all here supporting him, and I hope everything can be done well. It's not easy going through all this, especially when we are separated from our big family, BTS. Jungkook said, conscription became a new chapter for BTS, with each member serving this duty at a different time. Taehyung, who is currently in intensive training, faces a major challenge amid the rumors. A former trainee colleague of HYBE's who is close to Taehyung revealed, she was always a perfectionist. Even in difficult situations, he will try to give his best. But rumors like this can be mentally debilitating for anyone, especially when he is away from his group mates. What makes this issue even more complex is the close relationship between Taehyung and HYBE. Since his debut with BTS, Taehyung is known as a very supportive member of his agency. He often praises the behind-the-scenes team that has helped steer his career to the top. However, these rumors made the public wonder, has something changed? Jungkook, who is also currently serving in the military, appears to be deeply affected by the rumors. As BTS's magnate, he is often seen as a counterweight within the group, especially when facing difficult situations. In his statement, he not only showed support for Taehyung but also called for this rumor not to be magnified by irresponsible parties. I know the public wants to know a lot about us, but sometimes news like this doesn't help anyone. We just want to work hard and do our job well. My hyung, Taehyung didn't deserve this, she added in a voice reportedly full of emotion. However, on the other hand, some fans were also worried about HYBE's silence on this rumor. The absence of an official statement from the agency only exacerbates speculation. Why didn't they release clarifications immediately? This makes everyone even more anxious. This speculation has also given rise to other theories, including the possibility that these rumors were deliberately spread to distract the public from HYBE's large project. There is also an assumption that this is a hidden marketing strategy. Although this kind of theory has no concrete evidence, behind all this drama, one thing that remains clear is the strong friendship between Jungkook and Taehyung. Over the years, they have shown support for each other in various difficult situations. From the big stage to the little moments behind the scenes, the two always seem to protect each other. Taehyung is one of the reasons I was able to grow up the way I am now. He was always there when I needed someone to talk to. So when I heard the news, I couldn't keep quiet. Jungkook said in a follow-up statement released by a trusted military source. Jungkook's emotions were evident in his tone. He was even reported to have cried while talking about Taehyung to his colleagues in the military unit. According to a source, Jungkook said, "We are not just a group. We are a family, and no one should spoil it." Although there is no official clarification yet, some industry analysts believe that these rumors may not be entirely true. HYBE is known as an agency that is very protective of its artists, especially BTS, which has become their biggest asset. According to a source in the Korean music industry, HYBE and BTS have a very supportive relationship. If there is a problem, they will usually solve it internally without involving the media. However, This issue remains a big mystery. Is this really the result of tensions between Taehyung and HYBE, or just an attempt by certain parties to damage their reputation? In this situation full of uncertainty, the one thing everyone wants is a peaceful resolution. The fans hope that HYBE will soon provide clarification to stop the troubling rumors. On the other hand, support for Taehyung and Jungkook continues to flow from around the world. As two much-loved members, their story will hopefully serve as a reminder that even in the midst of a storm, friendship and solidarity can be the greatest strength. Until then, the army and the public can only hope and pray that Taehyung and Jungkook remain strong in the face of all this. What do you think about this situation? Is this rumor just a temporary storm, or is there something bigger behind it? To be sure, all eyes are now on Taehyung, Jungkook, and HYBE to provide the long-awaited answer. The emergence of this rumor is not only surprising, but also reminds many people of similar situations that other artists in the Korean entertainment industry have experienced. Conflicts between artists and agencies, especially those as large as HYBE, are often the subject of heated discussions. However, BTS has always been considered an exception because their relationship with the agency is often seen as harmonious and mutually supportive. And so, this rumor seemed so strange. It didn't even make sense to many fans. Nevertheless, some industry observers believe that the pressure to remain relevant amid the lull in BTS activity could be the cause of this tension. With BTS temporarily inactive as a group, the pressure to maintain its position as the #1 global artist is felt not only by HYBE, but also by each of its members, including Taehyung. Small conflicts can occur due to differences in vision in designing individual projects, said one analyst. However, is it really the pressure that triggers the tension? Or is this just misinformation deliberately exaggerated by those who want to take advantage of the situation? Amid the growing rumors, Jungkook's role is in the spotlight. As the youngest member of BTS, he is known for his calm yet attentive demeanor. So far, he rarely gives public comments on sensitive issues, but this time he chose to raise his voice. This made many people moved and realize how important this situation was to Jungkook. Jungkook has always been someone who prioritizes the happiness of other members above all else. If he does end up talking, it means he feels the situation is already very worrying, said a source close to BTS who has known them since their debut. Not only that, Jungkook's act of emotionally showing support for Taehyung also became a symbol of friendship and unwavering trust among BTS members. Amid the rigors of military life and the distance that separates them, Jungkook nevertheless shows that their brotherhood is stronger than any rumors. An audio message leaked on social media, purportedly from an informal conversation Jungkook had with one of his colleagues in the military unit. He was heard saying, "Hyung has always been an inspiration to all of us. He wouldn't let something like this stop him. I know he will go through this with his head held high." While Jungkook emotionally defends Taehyung, he chooses to remain silent. There was no official statement or sign that Taehyung would speak on the issue. Many fans felt this silence was a wise strategy, given how the media often twists someone's words in a heated situation like this.